Hello.
Hello.
We're back. It's been a little while. We've been busy. Summer holidays, doing all the things.
Yeah.
But I'm Shelly from Polka Dot Creek.
I'm Krista. You can find me on Instagram at Little Bird Stitchery.
And we have somebody new today.
Candice. I'm Margaret Fibres.
Yes. So we are a yarn store here in Airdrie, Alberta. We have a dye studio in the back and a yarn store in the front. And we love it when people come and visit us. Since it's been summer holidays, we've had lots of people visiting us from all over, which is really cool.
It is cool.
We are like 10, 15 minutes tops from the airport in Calgary. So if you're ever in the area, you should stop here on your way home. Or as soon as you land.
Or whatever,
you can come
if
here.
you have a layover.
Yeah, we're close. So yes, we are having a really good sale this weekend, online and in store. It's 20% off everything, and you don't need a coupon code. And we will be shipping daily to get all those out. We're usually pretty quick at shipping, so.
Yeah, I'm the fastest.
But Monday is a holiday here, so probably
Right.
nothing will ship out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if, I was gonna look, but I don't know if the US has a holiday this weekend or if it's next weekend.
I don't know. No idea.
I don't know. Anyways, it's Heritage Day here on Monday, so we're closed. We're usually open Monday through Saturday, but we're closed Monday this weekend because it's a long weekend.
It's a holiday.
Yes. And the phone's ringing. This is like the 10th time we've started this because we're actually open right now. It is 2:30. And so people are coming in and we keep stopping, but we're gonna just power through and Krista's gonna answer the phone. So
Yeah, I clearly did not get up to run to get that.
oh, she missed it. It's the answering machine. Anyways, so Krista, you've heard us talk, or Candice.
Candice. Hi. Krista.
Anyways,
Candice.
yes. Candice, you've heard us talk about her before. She's Margaret Fibres. She has her own website as well, but she is now stocking our yarn, our store with yarn.
My
Her
yarn, her
in
store.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to shut the voicemail thing off.
I don't know how to
It's
do
just going over there. I was too slow.
So you will also find her yarn on our website, and it's part of the sale. We also have hissy knit products from our friend Jessie that works here with us, and she has the cable cords and the stitch stoppers that are really cute, and some that are just small, like these. So check out our website, polkadotcreekyarn.com, and yeah, if you're looking for some yarns to buy this weekend, they're all 20% off. So
Treat yourself.
yeah. So we have some new things to show you. We want to show you some of Candice's yarn and introduce you to Candice because
Some cool.
yay, she works here now. So usually she's the one that is packing your orders and helping me with my website. So if you have any troubles, just call her.
It's my
Email her.
fault.
That's her fault.
We do actually answer the phone most of the time.
Yes.
This was.
Sorry about that.
Oops.
Yes, it's kind of chaotic here with the sale going and being open, and we've had a lot of stuff
Yeah.
finishing up. And lots of people have been on holidays here and there, so that's kind of why we haven't podcasted recently. Melissa's away right now, so today you get us. It is Friday, August 4th. The sale goes until Monday, August 7th at midnight.
Yep.
And yeah, most of the other girls are off this weekend, so but we're here Saturday, me and Jessie tomorrow. So if you want to come in, see us. Hopefully I get this podcast up tonight so this all makes sense.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Work with us here. Okay, do you have a whip you'd like to show?
Sure. I can show my whip.
Yes.
So
I have a few, so yay.
I am making an Alpine Bloom tea,
Really?
just Alpine Bloom.
Mhm.
It's a
This is a perfect one to
Caitlin
start
Hunter
off with.
Boylan Knitwork pattern, and I'm using gray for. I don't have a ton done yet, but I'm using our gray
Oh my god.
for my main color, and my color work I'm using one of Candice's, so Margaret Fibres, and this is called Summer Lovin', and it is so fun in this.
It is. And look how cool it is with the gray. Like it's
It's
perfect.
It contrasts, but it's not crazy, and
You even have my stitch marker.
Do I?
oh yeah,
Yeah, that's my stitch marker.
I got a Candice stitch mark.
You can find stitch markers on my website.
Ah, MaryMargaretFibres.com.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Mhm.
Anyway, this Summer Lovin' is so fun to knit. It like every stitch. I mean, you can even see
Is
on
a
my
different
cord.
color,
Every
yeah.
stitch is a different color.
Yeah.
So, yeah, It is a lot
Do
of
we have
fun.
some of this in stock still?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
So
a good one.
there's
Yeah,
only
it
a
is
few
really
though,
good.
so if you really, really like this, I suggest you get it.
I have a yarn order coming too, so.
look at that.
That's cool. Yeah, so look at all her stitches on her cord.
Yeah,
They're
you kind
all
of
different.
squish it.
Yeah. Look at all the fun colors.
Squish it.
Look at her floats too while we're here. Awesome. Look how pretty that is.
I haven't done anything color work in a while. I really
So you need it too.
love color work.
So both of our yarns together and your sweater.
yeah.
Yay!
Yeah,
Cool,
same
right?
base. So
Yeah, same base, 75-25.
So it's really good to interchange
Yeah.
both of ours. Yeah.
They work together nicely. Very nicely.
Candice's yarns are a lot brighter and funner than mine.
not like how I dress, but
Mine are fun and all, but like cautiously optimistic is what I would call them. Candice's are bright and fun and cheerful.
Yes, they're very bright. I love it.
I also have a sweater I've been knitting. Let me show you. So September 1st, every year we do what's called a sweater weather sale. You can pick out almost any colorway, solid, tonal, speckle, you name it, tweeds. Now we have non-superwash you can order from. So we have fingering tweed, DK tweed, worsted, cotton, because we've been dyeing cotton, and non-superwash wool that you will be able to order from. Pick any color almost, and we will dye it for you for 10% off. So you'll get your own very own sweater quantities. Now you can only pick certain amounts of certain things because that's how we dye them.
Yeah.
So if you pick a speckled colorway, they get dyed 3 at a time. So on the website you will only be able to pick 3 or 6 or 9 because that's how they're dyed. Solids get dyed 2 at a time. So you'll be able to order them in 4s, 6, 8s, whatever. So I know that's confusing for a lot of people because they might want 4 at a speckled and it's 3 or 6, but that's how we have to do it. So we'll be right back. Sorry about that. So our sweater weather sale is 10% off September 1st to September 30th, and you can, like I said, pick on any of those bases, almost all of our colorways. Shopify is our website. It only allows so many
like variants.
Variations.
yeah, and options. So if there is a color that you don't see on there, just email me, polkadotcreekyarn@gmail.com. There might be a reason that we can't do it, or there might be just because I ran out of options on Shopify and it would take me 10 years to do all that. So for example, this is Neapolitan. So you can order a speckled. This one has browns and tans and pinks. You could order this as a sweater quantity and you save 10% off, but you can order this on fingering or DK or worsted. We have tonals, all our tonals, look at these. This one's antique mauve. And you can order this on the tweeds as well. So any base that we have, you could order this.
Yeah.
Now the cotton ones look different because they take their own special dye. So any ones that you see on the cotton listings can only be done on cotton. We can't dye our colorways on the cotton because our dyes don't work.
Yeah.
And on the cotton, and their dyes are just different. They're not all the same shades, so.
No, they aren't. Some of them kind of have crossover names.
Yes.
Like
They're similar?
Like we have a wool hunter green, and then there's a cotton hunter green. But
Same with sand, I think. There's a cotton
yes,
sand.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they're not.
It's not the same dye.
They're not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to
little bit
individually go
confusing.
look up your base first. You'll see on our website, it'll say sweater weather fingering speckled. If that's what you want, look that up. And then you'll see all the different speckles you can pick from. And then you can choose the option of 3 or 6, I believe. And the price is already 10% off. You don't have to do anything else about it. But anyways, I have a sweater to show you. This is a good example of one of our speckled colorways that I dyed this years ago. I don't think we were here yet. So we've been in business 2.5 years. So I must have dyed this probably 3 or 4 years ago. This is I Smell Snow. On fingering. This is the Anna Tea. You can find it on Ravelry. I forget her name.
Let's see if I can find it while you're showing
It has a neat little sweater shoulder detail here.
it. It does. It's really pretty.
Yeah. I will get away with 2 skeins, and I've been alternating. So you start knitting it flat, and then you switch to in the round, and then I started alternating my skeins. Sarah Stark on Ravelry. Anna, A-N-N-A. Yep. T. So this is my I Smell Snow. It's purples and blues and pinks. I'm just doing the ribbing on the body at this point. So it looks like inside. And I think I'm going to bind off with this color. Just a little stripe around the bottom.
For fun.
And the sleeves too. It's the short sleeve, so
That's good.
yeah.
No sleeve
I have
island.
this much left, which is probably 40 grams to
More than
finish.
enough.
Yeah, to finish my ribbing here. I know, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Sound.
It's short sleeve, so I think there's only a few rounds and then ribbing on the sleeves. And I think I have to pick up stitches for my neck, but I'm gonna do it with this.
Yeah, that's gonna
Just
look
to add
really
a little
cute.
bit of color. Yeah. You can buy the I Smell Snow sock sets right now. I think we have a few. And this is,
so.
I think, maybe one of the colors that comes with it. This is hydrangea. I really like that.
Hydrangea come with it, do you remember?
I don't know. I can Google them.
I thought it did. And blue eyes.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
But
Hydrangea should come with it.
it
matches
should, because
perfectly.
it looks really good, right?
Looks beautiful.
Yes. So I've been knitting that.
You guys are really good at your job.
Thank you.
Ta-da!
Oh, here's the sock set.
Oh, let's wiggle the table.
I smell
Yeah.
snow. Blue eyes and hydrangea. Yeah. And I get a lot of questions why there's 2 minis with this. I'm not sure if I've ever said, or it's been a while since I said. These are 100-gram skeins, right? And this is enough yarn for 2 pairs of socks. So we add 2 different minis. So if you're knitting a pair for yourself, you have enough left over for a friend or someone else in your household, you could change the color of toes so you know whose socks they are.
Or you could just have fun toes and switch it up.
Yep.
Or yes, you could have one. I didn't
Heel
ever.
one color and toe the other.
It was too much pressure to pick one color. Because what if you didn't
you
like it?
pick
Because
pink.
9 times out of 10, I'm going to put pink with it. So, and I know people.
This is true.
Some people feel some kind of way about pink.
What about pink?
When they come in and see our walls, sometimes they're like, "Oh, I love it." Sometimes they don't.
Lots of people, we're so full in here now, I don't think a lot of people don't notice that the walls
It's not
are
that
pink.
bad, yeah.
Because,
I noticed the pink balls.
Some people do.
yeah, a lot of, some people do and some people totally don't until you point it out because there's just
There's
so
so much
much,
other
to
colors
look
in
at.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can get 2 pairs of socks out of this sock set, and that's why we give
2 minis gives you plenty of wiggle room
tons,
to make.
tons and tons. Or if you want to do
Whatever.
a little bit of color work, or there's a couple of shawls out there that are 4 sock sets,
Mm-hmm.
and you need 2 minis, so
Mm-hmm.
it's good
Yeah.
for a little color work too.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's called a sock set doesn't mean
Doesn't
you
mean
have
it's
to
for
make
socks. It just has nylon in it, so it's good for socks. That's why. Candice,
A whip?
do you have a sweater?
Oh, I do. Oh,
Since we're talking sweaters, let's do sweaters.
Let's, yeah.
so this is.
You have to talk loud though.
Oh, okay.
She's shy and she's so nervous, you guys.
We took like 12 takes before this one. Okay, so I'm working on a flax light. And then this is this is actually bear yak,
Bear yak.
which
Bear
is
undyed.
available
color.
Yeah.
in store.
It's such a pretty color
Online.
just by itself.
Yeah.
Under Margaret Fibres on our store, you can get this.
Yep.
But isn't that such
And
a
then there's
nice color?
also 2 or 3 different colors that I
That you dyed, yeah.
So fun.
Blacks. I love the blacks with that.
Don't show it too carefully. Those are my mistakes. This is when I'm knitting in bed, and yeah, you can show it. It's okay. And then I'm like, oh, oops.
I did that on mine. I am still doing mine from 2 years ago.
Yeah, like I think
Yeah.
you had started it already.
I had to rip half of it back,
Yes.
And restart
You
it.
did. That's right.
Oh. I just,
and I gave up.
Yeah. I remember
it's like
that now.
tired, and you should go
I
to
have
bed.
a few of those on mine.
That's what
too.
happens. But
I think
it's,
Jessie
it's
does
for
too.
me, so it's okay.
It doesn't matter.
No
Yeah.
one will ever know, anyways. But it's so pretty. That yak is so pretty.
It's so soft.
It's got a really
So
nice drape
soft.
to
It
it.
does.
Yes.
It has a beautiful drape.
Yeah.
And what's the? Is it like 100% yak or
Oh, it's 70, 20, 10.
20? 70 yak.
70, no,
No.
70 merino.
That's what I meant. Yes.
20 yak, 10 nylon.
Right. Perfect. So there's nylon in there.
Perfect. Cool. Good. Good. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we have our rocket tees.
Oh,
Yeah, we can show those.
We also couldn't podcast for a while till I was done. Now I am done. So here we go. Okay, I'll show mine first. Ready? I couldn't commit to 2 colors or 1. 1, 2. So I had to grab a whole bunch of minis, and these were some that we dyed for our festival in June. We just did some fun one-of-a-kinds for our mini bar, and some of them were extras that we had left. We have a yarn wall with cakes stuck on the wall for fun.
Like a pegboard with
Yeah,
full of
like
cakes.
Candice Fiber Arts, if you've ever
Yeah.
seen hers, it looks like that. Some of those colors I took off the wall and used in my stripes too. And I realized as I was knitting it that this stripe, I think it's 8 rows, is 12 grams. So if you had 10-gram minis, maybe we should answer that one this time. If you had 10-gram minis or leftovers or whatever, you could probably just do a few less rows per stripe. Like if you want to do 5 rows,
Yep.
because I think that's what Karen did on hers too. Her stripes are a little less. And then,
and you can't tell, so it's not,
no,
doesn't look weird or prison-y.
yeah, yeah, prison, yeah. So this is the Rocket Tee by Candice Fiber Arts. Tanis Lavely on Ravelry. I use Surrey alpaca silk for my mohair there. I substituted it because mohair and I don't get along. It makes me want to scratch my eyes out. So when I knit with it, so I know I wouldn't be able to wear it. So I switched to Surrey alpaca. This is Pink Popsicle. And then I did a whole bunch of different minis. So this one is my all-time favorite one. It's graffiti.
It's a good one.
Has neon speckles, which we have some graffiti in stock in mini skeins and full skeins. But I don't think stock sets. Oh, we have and we have a new graffiti self-striping that you should check out because it's awesome. This was a one of a kind. This one is Funfetti. This one's Lagoon. This one's Heartbreaker. This one was one of a kind from a few years ago. This one is Polka Dotty Pink. This one is Pansies and it's sold out, but I saw one. This is Sugar Cookie. This was also one of a kind. I think this one was too. And then more graffiti on the end. So
Don't you have a local yarn store in there?
that was this one of a kind one here. Local yarn store day from a few years ago. Our first year, 2021. So I used my entire skein of Surrey alpaca silk. And I just kept going until I ran out. So I did an extra stripe for my sleeves just to make them a little bit longer. I think this sleeve actually has one stripe less because I ran out.
Can't tell.
I ran out. It's fine. I didn't weave in my ends yet.
Did I? I don't even know.
And I finished everything with graffiti. So there's graffiti on the edge of my sleeves, graffiti on my neck band, and at the bottom.
Beautiful.
So that is my,
Looks so good.
yay, that's mine. Yeah, I couldn't commit, so I just picked a whole bunch of colors. And Candice's is so nice. It's a one-of-a-kind Surrey alpaca
I was
too.
like, no, it's not.
So you can't get this color in store, but it is close to the hydrangea color that I dyed.
On the Surrey, yeah.
Yeah, and it always ends up a little bit lighter on Surrey and mohair when we dye it, so anyways. Yours is nice.
What is it? It's local yarn store
Local
day.
Yarn Store Day 2022.
2022, I
This is
think.
last year's.
Yeah.
Which I believe we have a few skeins left still.
Oh, yeah, in sock sets.
Yeah. So it's kind of a bluish gray base, and then this is kind of a bluish purple gray base. So it turned out really nice.
It's really fun. I have a picture of me wearing it too on my Instagram, just because sometimes when you hold it up like this, it's kind of it's kind of boxy looking, but it's really really pretty.
But
when
it
it's
doesn't
on.
look like that on. Oh, my
no.
yarn just fell.
Yarn down.
It doesn't look boxy on, but
No,
it does kind
not
of
at
look
all.
like that when you just look at it. Like
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
And then I did no extra on the sleeve, but Shelly did more this way. So I probably would have done a couple extra because I have a longer torso. So not than Shelly, I don't know her torso, but I think personally I'll probably take off the I-cord, do a couple extra rows, and then because I-cord is the devil, I'll do something different. I'll maybe
Oh, you want to
just-
add to it? You're gonna do it to this one?
I do, because I really like it, but I think it's maybe just, I would say even a row too short, but I don't want to end up on Surrey to finish my sweater.
Yeah, and that's also why I kind of added to my sleeves too. I didn't want to end up on Surrey at the end too.
Yeah.
So
Oh, see, yeah. On mine, I didn't really like add too much. I just
just the bind off.
just the bind off pretty much, but
Yeah.
so I'll just rip that back and
That's
then
pretty.
maybe do like a 2x2.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's mine. And then Krista's, put your sunglasses on.
Are you ready?
Get ready.
Get ready. But it's really pretty.
Okay.
This is not our yarn. This is
Over the Moon.
Over the Moon. Yarn dyers from Alberta. Still.
Yeah, we love her.
Yeah.
And it's real bright.
You can see it off me. I'm turning color.
It's reflecting off of Shelly. It is very bright, but it feels so nice because it is mohair.
Oh, now you can kind of see the.
See the difference? Yeah. It is mohair and fingering.
Yeah, it's a
In the
lace
same-
weight
oh,
alpaca.
Oh, a lace weight alpaca.
It's a lace weight alpaca, but I held it double to make a fingering in that
Ah,
section.
So you can see, yeah. So you can see that she used the same collar,
Yep.
both.
I think the
bases.
color's called More Lasers, More Lemons.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
what it's called.
So we have all different options for today. We have one color. We have
Every color.
Candice's 2 colors, and then my 1,000,000 colors.
1,000,000 colors.
I haven't actually wore this.
There's
I-
so many ways to do this. Like,
yes.
Oh, I was going to wear mine, but
I
I'm
put mine
not
on my
sure if the
mannequin.
AC is working. Like, so I could have melted.
Oh, we've had
Or-
air
I could put
conditioning
on
problems.
like all
It's
of
been
my
terrible.
sweaters right now, and I would be.
It's,
Here, let's put all
it's
these on you.
working really good right now, but we've had a few days that was like almost 30 degrees Celsius in the store
That was a hot day.
because we have to dye the yarn and it heats it up. And holy, I
And
get
it's-
cranky when I'm hot.
It's
so-
hot and it's humid too, right?
Yeah, because we're
'Cause it's-
boiling water. Oh.
Hot water and
I stay in the front.
cooking, and
They can stay at the back.
So if you ever come in here and it smells weird,
that's why
the wet sheet,
it's us.
hot wet sheet smell.
It's the hot wet sheet.
Oh, you know what? I should have showed this too. We're still
Oh,
on
I forgot
sweaters.
about that. Yep.
This is our eucalyptus. It's one of our new colors that we did this spring around St. Patrick's Day.
And it disappears every time
Every
we
time.
dye it.
We just put 12 on the wall. There's 3 left. But it's on fingering tweed. And if you see the fingering, see the twist on that?
Yeah, it's a little bit higher twist on the fingering tweed.
Yeah.
I think it's so pretty.
And the neps. So you
I did
too.
make a sweater out of our fingering tweed, did I not?
Yeah, that one that has black and
Yeah, Fatherland.
fatherland.
Yeah, I wear that sweater.
Yeah,
quite a
so
bit.
this is one of the awesomest colors on tweed. Do you have do you want to show some finished objects? Or do you have another whip?
I don't have any more whips.
I have one more whip. Do you want to show another? Yeah, show us some whips, Candice.
I have 12,000 webs.
Yes. Fits right in.
Okay, well, here's one finished sock. So
Cute.
that's actually Summer Lovin'.
Oh, the same as your sweater.
That's hers, yeah. And then, okay.
And this color?
Yeah, so Shelly's version is
Bright aqua.
bright aqua. My version is called Ocean Eyes. It's the same. Flory, but it is.
She's a lot more creative with her color names.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh.
oh, the dye powder says bright aqua. It's bright aqua.
Not always.
Not always. That's true, but anyways, you mark your rows
But
like,
here's my whip.
oh, look at that though.
Isn't it so cute?
so cute.
Look at, oh, see.
Oh yeah, we just figured out the
Sorry.
cameras.
I
there.
know,
Yeah,
I do this every time, but look at all those colors.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Every stitch is like a new color.
And then I thought, just because,
9-inch circulars.
oh yeah, that's my jam. I don't like magic loops. Sorry for you magic loopers.
Sorry.
So then I don't know.
9-inch.
I mean, you can put a strip on there or whatever. I just did like a little fun cloud.
It's
I
cute.
just did.
Yep.
What is it? 242. Just make something
Cute.
fun.
You can
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
Yeah, I can.
Yes, you can. And you will.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's sew the bag
also-
that it was in.
Oh,
because
yeah.
The bag is so
Oh.
pretty.
A Tula Pink bag that my mom made, Creek Gardens Crafts. A lot of her bags you can find in store, not on our website, or you can go to her Etsy store, Creek Gardens Crafts, I think, for them.
Yep.
And these ones have a little cute little thingy,
Oh, I got
Little
stuff
notions
in there.
little notions pouch attached to it. Not adorable.
It's the cutest.
Very cute.
It's kind of squished, but anyways.
I just squished
Get the
this
idea. Get the idea.
Yeah. So that's a sock.
Okay, one more whip.
One more whip.
Show your jelly.
Show my jelly roll. Show my jelly. Okay, here's my jelly roll.
What? Scrappy blanket?
I was just informed that I keep showing it like this. This is apparently the back.
Maybe not. I thought it was.
In which case, oops, there's my ends on the front.
On the front side.
But,
So this is the Jelly Roll blanket by Kay Jones for the Bakery Bears. Love her. Oh, but tell us how special this yarn is.
Oh, it's all the Canadian Christmas countdown calendar 2022.
Last year's.
Last year's
Yes.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I finally decided to make a jelly roll because it's fun and mindless.
It could be your Christmas movie blanket,
Yeah.
and you can do like this year's on here too.
Oh, totally. Just make it ginormous. And I'm nowhere near even being done. So I just decide there's no rules.
No,
I
there's
just,
no rules.
There's tons of this left over. I just thought I would put it somewhere else later. Hello.
So this one, hold on. Where's it?
What?
My color. Oh, here. This was our color
Yep. Last year,
from last year.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
Is your color in here?
you're touching
Yeah, a
it.
couple times. You're touching it.
Oh yeah, this one. This is Candice's. This one is ours here, and then my mom's is right here.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
And they can look so different even from the, what did you make, a scarf as a sample?
Oh,
I
our
made the
cowl.
cowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
The pattern that comes with it.
So
This one's really pretty.
how that knits up versus how
Yep.
like this comes out is so cool. Like, so this is the wool baron right here,
Yeah.
and it looks so different in my blanket versus the cowl.
The part of the cowl.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool.
It is.
This is crafty that way, I think, or
Oh no.
flock fiber.
Don't make us
Oh,
remember
no.
all of these now.
Shoot,
I
forget.
won't.
I can do some of them. Oh, but it's really fun. So then I just have like a bag full of little minis just thrown in
Reach
there.
in.
Reach in, reach out,
Yeah.
and my fancy new.
Signature.
You guys, so I'm very sad because I always in my videos talk about my cozy memories blankets and blah blah blah, and we're doing our blanket club next year and how I use my signature needles, right? Oh, are these not open?
No,
Sorry.
you're touching them first. It's okay.
Fingerprints are on them now.
And I was going to become a wholesaler so that I could include these in our blanket club for next year because they are the best, but they're going out of business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very
So
sad.
last time I looked, they do still have some in stock. They won't.
Very limited.
Yeah, they won't be restocking, and there won't be a sale on them. They have sales on other things, but not their needles. So they are single points. They're very, very sharp. You can pick from 3 different points.
Oh yeah. Stiletto,
Yeah,
midi.
these are
and-
stilettos.
Midi and stubby.
You can also,
Oh, I can't remember.
stubby.
So,
I don't know.
But you can pick different ends too.
and these ends too. They're spirals and bells and something.
I
Teardrops.
got
Teardrops. Yeah. And these are, you use 3.25?
Yeah, I just did with
On
the
here?
pattern set. No, also I have another set in here, also available on my website. These are just really cool for like holding.
I used to make these when I used to make bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool.
just really cool way
They're just
to
needle holders,
hang on to your work while you got it going on.
Yep.
So
so you don't lose stitches.
Yep.
This was before like stitch stoppers were cool.
yeah,
Now
right.
stitch stoppers are cool too.
So that's for my border. I'm using a 2.75 millimeter on
For your blanket.
Yeah, you can use whatever you want though.
It
I've
really
never
doesn't
gotten one
matter.
of these.
Yeah.
Of all the pairs I've ordered, I've never gotten one of these.
You never got a
tube?
tube?
Really?
Oh, Krista and
Yeah.
Susan and I ordered together.
Never have.
We all got a tube.
Tubes.
It's nifty.
Mine have all come in
Here,
organza
Shelly, you
bags.
can have my tube.
Thank you.
But they're great needles, so it kind of stinks that.
Anyway, so go see signatureneedlearts.com. See if there's any left.
See what you
and,
can get before they're
grab
gone.
them because they're the best and sadly going out of stock. So when I was talking about graffiti, we're all over the place too. Here is the graffiti
Segue.
A
self-striping.
little bit. It's okay.
It has the graffiti speckled stripe in it. That's the self-striping one.
So good. Graffiti is
Yeah.
just so good.
Neon with my
It's a winner.
dreams. Yes. But segue. But we'll be right back. We'll just have to
Segue
take a
to-
break. Okay, we're back again.
Bit of a
Sorry
long
about
break.
that.
What do you mean? We didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, you didn't know, but so I was talking about the graffiti self-striping. This is new. We had graffiti sock sets, single skeins,
What was gonna grab one?
mini skeins, but now we have it in self-striping. So that's our graffiti speckle stripe in there. Krista has a cute
I just finished this tank top.
outline tank
Yeah, it's Outline Tank by Jessie May
with the graffiti.
with graffiti.
So good.
One skein did you use?
Yeah, less than.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, this one's very cropped, but
Cool.
after.
Cool. And so we'll segue into
We're
Our
so
other
good at segues,
self-striping.
obviously.
smooth transition. So we all have our own self-striping signature colorway. Guess what my color is, if you don't already know.
It's blue.
You might be surprised,
Just
but it's
joking.
blue.
My colors are Valentine, Espresso, Antique Mauve, and Burgundy. And it
It's
comes
beautiful.
with a gray mini. And last year, I think it was last year, we knit those
The sock arm sweaters?
sock arm sweaters, and Kristen knit hers with this color
Yeah, so
of
my
her
sleeves are like
sleeves.
that. And my sweater is silver. The rest of the sweater is silver. It looks really nice. I
One's
think
really
there
cool.
are still some kits for that, actually.
Yep.
Hello, come on in. No, you're
Hello,
fine.
come on in. We'll be back again.
Where's it?
Okay, we're back again.
Once again.
This is what happens when we try and do this during business hours.
Yes.
But Okay, so mine, we already saw mine. We have Krista's. Where's yours? It's pretty.
This is mine. I
Love
have
that.
silver and peach and gray and navy.
Hmm.
And nope.
No, coral. We do this all the time.
Every time.
Yeah.
This is coral. The mini is peach.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's mine.
We have Jessie's. We have more people, I should say this right now, but they're out of stock. Like Melissa and
Yeah.
Susan's are out of stock, so I'm not showing them right now. But this is Jessie's. It has duckling and hunter,
No, forest.
raspberry, forest. Yes, forest, not hunter, of course. Duckling, forest, raspberry, blueberry.
Yep.
And it comes with a ballerina mini. And then we have Karen, who you met on our last podcast, I think.
Yeah, that was the last time.
And it's burgundy, forest, navy, silver.
Yep.
And it comes with a sea spray mini.
Very Karen.
Very
So
Karen,
she picked
yeah.
those colors, yeah.
Love it.
And then Candice, yay!
It's the brightest one.
Next to Melissa.
Please don't
Yeah.
make me list these
Lists
names
all
because I
names.
don't know.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Punch.
Yep.
Is that peach?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yep.
I'll tell you.
Well, we know.
Punch and peach and
Blue eyes.
blue eyes and chartreuse.
Yeah.
And it comes with a
Eggplant because it's my
eggplant.
favorite.
That's
So-
all. That's your favorite out of all of every color?
No.
Well, of ours.
No.
Oh, you said favorite.
You said it's your favorite, Candice.
Just
Lied.
They're all my favorites. But
yeah, me too.
It looks
So-
really good with that, though.
Yeah, Shelly let me pick my colors. She lets everyone pick their colors. Just me because I'm special.
Yeah.
But I pulled inspiration because it's actually really hard to pick colors. You'd think it's easy,
Out
but
of
it's
all of them, all of a
not.
sudden you can only pick four.
All of a sudden, you can't decide. It is hard.
And what looks good together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's
Because there's 1,000,000,002 combinations that
Yeah.
you could come up with.
so. This is gonna make another appearance, but this is Penny's bag. So I pulled inspiration from Penny's bag,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and it's really pretty, and you should get one.
It's a fun summer color.
It
20%
really is.
off too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
It's a
yes.
good one. One of
I
those.
haven't
will be
started
coming
my socks yet, but I will.
And it's Candice with an I.
up. Yep. And ice.
Candice.
Yeah.
There's lots of different ways of spelling Candice.
But this is the right way.
Candice
But
is the
this is
proper
the
way.
right way.
This is the right. It's like Shelly with an EY. Thank you.
The only way.
Yes. Even though it's not really my name. That's okay. I'm an imposter.
It's not my name.
It's okay. I have another whip.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
This could segue into something else. So smooth. I am knitting something. So last year we did a Pink Friday special. I want to do it again this year. Now Pink Friday is instead of Black Friday. So rather than having a big sale, because we have often sales,
Yeah.
like this weekend, long weekends, we usually have a sale or something like that. This is a Pink Friday sale. This is a free yarn sale. So depending how much money that you want to spend, you get free yarn for it. So I think last year it was between 0 and 100. You got a mini bouquet.
Right.
And these are
Ooh.
colors that
Oh.
don't, this is a special color, never to be dyed again.
Yeah.
After $100, you got a sock set, and or a 50 gram
sock
sock set.
Yeah.
And then after $200 or 150 or something,
Can't remember what our parameters were.
it was a
but
full
yeah,
sock
something
set.
Like that.
Mhm. So I had a few extras. We ended up having to dye more, so thank you everybody that did that. That was really fun.
It was super fun.
I wasn't sure how it was going to go with people, because I always say, well, what's the best kind of sale? Well, free yarn
Yeah.
or free shipping.
Yep.
But like we have free shipping sales during the other
prefer
parts of
free
the
yarn.
year.
Yeah.
But Pink Friday, Black Friday, that was Melissa's idea to call it Pink Friday because, you know.
Pink.
So I have some of the leftovers and everybody's kind of wanted them and I wouldn't let them have them. I stole them all. So the first one I knit with was your birthday present,
Yes. Which is beautiful.
which I held double, what was it, a Sophie scarf?
Mm-hmm.
The other one is a Sophie,
No, you did the Sophie shawl.
Sophie shawl because the
The
other one's
big
a
one.
Sophie. Yeah, the
Yeah,
big
the
one.
scarf is the smaller one.
So I am now knitting. It is called, it's really easy to, Woolja Shawl by Amba O'Brien. She has a lot of great patterns for Advent, for all your mini skeins.
Yes.
10 grams, 20 grams. She has lots of good ones. This one is kind of like the habitation throw, but it's a shawl. So you can see it's all eyelet.
It'll be like triangular shape, right?
Yep, and it's eyelet rows and then just knitting rows, garter rows, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it solid one color, or you can do it with mini skeins and use your advent, or whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want. I'm doing whatever I want. Hi, Deb. It was nice to see you. She's sneaking out.
She's tiptoeing out.
Have a great weekend. She was in the back doing some work.
We made her crank her own yarn.
We're too busy filming a podcast. We're podcasting, Deb. I'm tangled.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. So I'm always looking for better or new or different ways to do stuff with sock sets. And so I decided I would do this wool shawl, but just do it with a sock set to see what it looks like. It's more than enough yarn. So, we're on the wrong way. This is our Pink Friday sock set from last year. It looks like this in the skein. So it's lots of kind of peaches and dusty roses and valentine and mauve and
It's so pretty.
chocolate maybe a little. Oh, chestnut.
Chestnut, I think, yeah.
So it came with 2 minis. So it came with the chestnut mini. So you just you cast on a few here.
I call it football.
Also known as football. You cast on a few here and you just work your rows. It's increasing on one side only, and you just keep going and keep going and keep going. This is antique mauve that came with it, the other mini that came with it, and now we're fading into the main color, which is 100 gram skein. These were 20 grams. And
It's a pretty good distance out of a 20.
yeah, it really was. And I had a little tiny bit left. I didn't want to run out mid-row or something. I was doing it repeats, so I wanted to just end the repeat. But maybe I'll incorporate what's a little bit left over in the bind off. It has a picot bind off, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
What? I like picot binders.
Yeah,
I've never done one.
They're really
See,
pretty
there
on
you go, guys.
on the edge of a shawl.
I probably won't. No. So
Come on, Shelley.
I'm gonna keep going with this for a while. I don't know if I'll do the whole thing. I guess it depends how big it's gonna get. Now the rows get bigger and bigger as you go, right? So that's why this antique mauve section looks like less yarn than this chestnut section, because we have more stitches on the needles, right? But that's okay. It's a design element. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Do whatever you want.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep going for a while and see how far I get with that. I might use my leftovers. I think I have like 3 grams of each of these, maybe. That maybe it'll just be a stripe at the end before I bind off.
That'd be fun too.
Yep. Why not?
Yeah. So
That's gonna be
that's
really
what
pretty.
I've been working on, amongst a million other things. I always have socks on the go.
Same.
Yep, I have socks.
Yeah,
several
a million socks. Saturdays, if you're local, we have knit nights on Wednesdays and Thursdays, 4 till 8. You can bring whatever project you want. It's not a class, and it doesn't cost any money. You just come hang out and knit with like-minded people. We do provide coffee and tea and pop shop.
Pop shop.
It's time.
It's my favorite.
It's about that time for pop shop time.
It is pop shop time, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's pop shop time. And then on Saturdays we have
Sock camp.
sock camps.
I don't know why we call it camp.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Saturday sock camp. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was just kind of
Rolls off the
trendy.
tongue.
Just- yep, it just
And Crazy Sock Lady always says
sounded
it, and we love her. So, anyways, from 11 to 1, we knit socks. So if you need a little bit of help, we will help you. If you need a class, you can book any of us. Not any of us.
You can book
You
any
could
of us.
book any of us, probably, if you want it.
If-
If
yeah.
you prefer Krista, I'm sure she could get talked into it.
probably.
One-on-one classes, and they are $25 an hour. And yeah, if you want to. And it doesn't have to be socks. I mean, you could book us for anything. Candice is really good at crochet and the little buddies that you make, amigurumi and stuff.
I'm a groomer, yeah.
Yep.
I
So
can make anything, but that's what I
can make
really
anything.
enjoy to do.
yeah, so if you ever wanted to book a class for that, you could. I of course love socks the most. So that if you wanted me to, I would do socks with you. Krista can do anything, literally anything.
Oh, hold on.
If you have a yarn tangle, you could pay her
Yeah, this is true.
to untangle it.
I once gave Krista my tangled yarn, and then when she was done with it, I was like, "You could just keep it."
It
And she
was-
did. I think you dyed it.
I did. I dyed it.
She's like,
I
"Are you
remember what I
sure?"
made, but yeah.
That's funny.
I did.
Yep.
She was on holidays for like 10 days, and
Way too long.
we had
Who approved that? HR?
not
No.
me.
Who
No.
does that?
We had a tangle on one of our self-striping big skeins before we made it into a skein, and we just put it in a bucket.
Yep. Another one joined it yesterday.
Yes,
So there's two
and,
now.
so they're just waiting patiently for when Krista has
They leave me
moment.
nice little notes with like little happy faces,
Inspirational
and hearts
messages.
and- yeah,
yeah.
it's
Please help
Happy
us.
Krista.
Yeah, please help us.
it's very cute.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So yes, recap. This weekend, August 4th to 7th, 20% off in store and online. No coupon code needed. Everything is on sale except advent calendars, Halloween and Christmas. We'll do an advent update. The Halloween ones are dyed, twisted, almost done wrapping. We're just waiting for the treats to put in the treat bags, and then we'll be shipping those out September 1st, which is coming up in a couple weeks.
Real
Don't-
soon.
Sorry.
Summer.
I'm all for it. Bring
I'm
on
ready.
the fall.
Well,
I am not. It is not.
I
No.
love summer, but
More
I just
summer,
like the
please.
aesthetic
I
of.
thrive in fall.
I do like fall, but I'm just not ready
You're a summer
to
girl,
have
too.
fall yet. Yeah.
I need to catch up to your tan, so I'm not ready for fall.
So they'll be shipping out in a couple weeks. We do still have some left. So we have a self-striping 13-day Halloween advent. It's 12 days plus a treat bag day. It's based on the movie Hocus Pocus, one of our favorites. One of our favorites.
One of our favorites, yeah.
She didn't know about it, but
Well, I knew it existed. I just never watched it.
yeah,
Have you watched it yet?
no.
No.
So you can have a
Shame.
self-striping version and make yourself something really cool. I have a little YouTube video from last year on witchy socks. They were crazy self-striping, all the Halloween colors, and they're fun. And they're one of my favorites. They're actually very
Yes.
long because 10 grams goes a long way, more than you think actually. When you're doing socks, it goes a long way. So they're kind of almost slouchy, and they're very cozy in the fall with leggings.
You wear them a lot. They're really cute.
And I like the colors. I
Yes,
really like them.
they look cool.
And then this year we have a speckled version too. So if you like the movie Hocus Pocus, hopefully you will like what we did as inspirational
you will.
colorways.
Yeah, I think so.
I wrapped them, so
She's been wrapping and wrapping. I hired her to wrap
All
advents
I'm
for
fired after this.
years,
but-
years, weeks and weeks.
Oh,
Our Christmas countdown with all the Canadian dyers. We're doing the National
That's a lot of
Lampoon's
wrapping.
Christmas Vacation movie this year for our Christmas movie. That is wrapped. It is organized. We are just waiting on our last shipment of bags from Shannon, but they are all, the ones that are done are all in their bags waiting patiently for you guys for November 1st. We're going to send them out. We also have a couple of more advents that we're putting out ourselves that aren't as expensive. So if 24 days plus a bag is a little pricey for you, I understand. It's a lot of yarn, it's a lot of prep, it's a lot of everybody coming together, so the costs are a little bit more expensive. We have 2 advents that are yarny related that are 12 days, and you get 20 grams each day for 12 days, and those are a little bit more inexpensive because they're 12 days. One is solids and one is speckles. They do go well together. We plan them together, me and Krista. Had a great day of doing that. And so if you wanted to get both and have yourself a 25-day or 24-day one, you can
that's an option.
knit them together. They would all look really nice together.
Mhm.
We have a Notions advent, which looks like the little chocolate ones that you open the doors.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
yes. Me and Jessie from Hissy Knits collaborated on that, and it's seasonal. It's pretty much Christmas themed. There's a few things that aren't necessarily Christmas, but they're needle stoppers, stitch markers, stuff like that. So if you think that's kind of fun too,
Yep.
get that too. And then we have our big one, the DK blanket. So I designed the pattern. I've kind of showed sneak peeks here and there. It is being tested one more time, the pattern, to make sure that I have no more typos. It is loosely based on the cowl that was with the Canadian Countdown calendar last year. It will also be included in this year's Canadian Countdown calendar. It's just flat, and it's in DK, and it's a blanket.
Yep.
So it is 31 days. So you get 31 DK 20-gram minis for each day. There's a new pattern section for each day. It is one day is like plain, what do you call that? Stockinette.
Yep.
The next day is a pattern, and then the next day is stockinette, and the next day is a pattern, all to 31 days.
Yeah.
So we call them the rest section, the stockinette ones.
Yeah.
They go a little faster because you can just zoom through those. I think you can do a section per day.
Oh, for sure. I figured
yeah.
it took, well, I tested it once, and it took me roughly, depending on which section you were doing and the detail in it, it's about an hour per section,
Yeah.
which isn't bad. That includes like the little separator section too.
Yeah. Me, it took me like 2 hours.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm not as speedy as Krista. I'm testing it
Yeah.
the second time.
Yeah.
No, wait, 1, 2, you're testing.
1, 2.
The
I'm not
third
done.
time.
She is.
I just started it, but yeah, it's.
Do you have it
fine.
close?
Yeah.
Show it.
It's a secret.
No.
Okay.
Yours aren't the right
Oh,
colors. or
that's
anything.
right. I
She
picked
picked her own
different
colors,
colors.
so it doesn't show you what colors the Advent is.
Mhm.
And she picked a different separator section color too. So these are sold out right now. We had trouble getting more minis. If we do, we might put them up for pre-order. So if you're interested, send me an email, and I think they're available now. That we could re-dye some more and put them more up. Yeah. So because they're awesome.
Yes, they are.
DK is so
It's so
nice
soft
to
and
knit with.
squishy, and
It's been really fun, actually.
it was a joy.
This first, can I show you? I just
Yeah.
did. Okay.
It's too late.
Cut that out, would ya? Okay. So this little bottom piece kind of flips up right now, but it's
Mine does too.
so I guess this is the rest section that you.
Yeah. So this is your cast on, setup.
Border, whatever.
Yeah. So your first day is a rest section just to get you started because you got to do all these rows first.
Yeah.
So in your Advent, you get 31 days of Advent of mini skeins, and then you get 3 full skeins of the separator color. So it is pricey. It is a lot of yarn. We figured out it's like 9
a
skeins
lot
worth,
of, yeah.
Oh,
900 and some grams of yarn. So
Yeah, it's a
a
lot
blanket.
of yarn.
It's a blanket.
It's a blanket, and it's a really nice sized blanket. Like it's not massive by any stretch, but it's not like little either. It's nice.
And we have most of our colors. We have some that aren't in stock right now, but we sell DK minis year round anyway in most of our colors. I realize I'm looking over here. I'm sorry.
I've been doing. I'm trying
Every time.
I don't know.
Anyway, so you could totally make your own Advent if you have DK scraps or worsted scraps.
Yeah.
Go for it. You just need 300 gram skeins of this separator section.
Yep.
So the first day is a rest section, so that's stockinette, and then this next day, and then you have a separator section in between every day.
Yep.
And then this one is a pattern section.
Yeah.
That one's trim the tree.
Trim the tree. These are not the colors and not the order that your Advent would be in.
No.
Yeah, no. Shelly and I picked them.
Tuesday,
We picked them.
Whatever day that was.
when the air conditioning wasn't working, it was 27 degrees in here.
Oh, how nice.
Cranky when I got home. And the color that you get in your Advent is natural. So
These are some like
She picked
upcoming
up.
colors. Actually, I think this one's next. But either way, it's happy. So good. I promise it'll look good.
now I will give you a hint because we tried this. You cannot use fingering mini, that's 20 gram, and hold it double. Because
did.
DK is technically, for most people,
from the same skein.
yes.
Yeah.
I
mean, you can hold.
Usually you can hold fingering double and it's DK's weight.
Yeah.
DK light worsted.
But-
If you take a fingering 20 gram mini and you hold it double from the same skein, like if you were to use the end and the beginning to knit a row, you will run out of yarn. Because a
Not
fingering weight
always.
on a pattern section you probably will.
Oh,
On a rest section, maybe not.
Yeah.
But patterning takes more yarn, right?
Yep.
If you have pearls and stuff.
Yep.
So because a fingering weight mini has 92 yards. So if you cut that in half,
You're short.
that's 46.
it's not too math.
So math and math. But
Equals
anyway, you're
not
short.
enough.
It
A
is less
DK
yardage than a DK mini if you do
A
that.
DK mini is 45 yards.
Yeah.
That yard and a half or 2 yards in some of these pattern sections
Made the difference.
made the difference.
Yeah. Some of the pattern sections, I had a few because when I did my test, we tried this where I was like, well, I want this color, but we don't have it in DK, so I'm just going to take a fingering 20 gram and hold a double. And some of them I would end up with like a tail like this. One of them I actually ran out completely, and I just happened to have scraps of that color in my stash. Yeah, so I just used it to finish. And then some of them I had like a regular length tail, so it just depended what it was.
I wouldn't worry about it. My gauge is a lot tighter than her gauge, and there was no problems either one of us running out of yarn for your sections.
Yeah, that was one thing I wanted to test when I did it, just because I am a little bit of a looser knitter, so I wanted to make sure that for those of you out there who do knit loose, that you would still have enough yarn, and you will. Yeah, absolutely.
So I wouldn't worry about it. What your gauge is, I wouldn't worry too much about it. We're pretty different, and we had no problems whatsoever. But if you're holding fingering double, which you can, just make sure you have a little more than 20 grams.
Yes. If you have a 25.
Like if you have leftovers from any project, sure.
Or a 25 gram mini from something or whatever.
Yeah.
That's lots. You'll be fine.
It's just that little bit. It was a pattern section that you ran on. Right? Yeah. So. That's fun. What's this? You didn't show this.
Oh.
Mary Margaret yarn.
Well, I brought it because it's kind of to do with this, because usually the fun part will be on your foot,
your speckle or whatever,
leg, and then the solid tonal is on your cuff or toe or whatever. So I don't know, just because I'm me, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do something like really bright and fun, and then kind of
change it up a bit and
on the toe.
Yep.
You speckle toes.
Oh, you only have your minis on your website. We don't have Mary Margaret minis on our website.
Right.
Yeah, so you have to go to
because we're busting at the seams here.
We are so full.
We are so full.
There's so much stuff.
We can't go any higher because we can't reach it.
We need a mezzanine. We're all looking at. Wow.
If my neighbor would like to move out,
that would be perfect. Thanks.
I'll take over his space.
But put a little nice archway in the wall here and move on over.
Well, you can do the same thing with what's here.
Yes, but if you like these cool colors, then
it's a cool idea to use a tonal for your
this in
foot
a
and your
full
speckle for your toe.
Skein is available here.
It is called Afterglow.
You do have full size skeins of that.
What do you call this? Just what I needed.
Yeah, names are hard, guys. Sorry.
I use the dye powder names. Names are hard.
They are hard.
They are hard.
But also, if I'm being honest, the song Just What I Needed was playing in the background.
Well, whatever works.
We have our summer music festival series, and we have a Dolly colorway. It's called Jolene by Dolly.
Yeah.
Pardon. And we have Rhinestone Cowboy, and every time we sell one, see one, walk past one, the song starts playing in my head.
I sing it.
Yeah, and
not on the podcast, I won't.
It's your fault. You named Rhinestone Cowboy.
Yeah, I know I did.
Yeah, it was her fault. Yeah. But they're fun. We have a few left. I think we have a few left on our website. We had a colorway called Canadian Tuxedo.
I think Jolene is out, but Rhinestone.
I think Jolene you can get as a Thursday show and tell set with my mom.
With the bag, yeah.
Rhinestone Cowboy is still available on its own. The mini skein bundle, can you grab that? Country Music Festival.
Yep.
It's still available. And then we have Canadian Tuxedo. I don't know if you know what a Canadian Tuxedo is. Not everyone will, but it's denim on denim on denim. And I found an awesome pic of Alec Baldwin wearing Canadian Tuxedo. So.
And a red kerchief.
Yeah, you can check our website. It's funny. It was kind of our Stampede colorway. We have the Calgary Stampede every summer, so
it's really good to knit up.
It's just a one-off too. It won't come back. It's just for fun. So I see a couple over there. I think 4. Yeah. So if you want to check our website and see it, but and it'll be 20% off too.
Yeah. Sale time.
So it's a long weekend. I'm working tomorrow. I'm open. Me and Jessie. What are you guys doing? Anything fun?
Have to go to the rodeo, maybe?
Oh, is it Strathmore Rodeo?
I mean, the rodeo's so much fun. You should come. No, I'm born and raised Strathmore, Alberta. 45 minutes that way.
These two are both from Strathmore. They have to drive all the way here every day.
Have
An hour.
to. We want to.
We choose to.
We choose to. But it's the Strathmore Rodeo. They changed their name. I think it's called the Strathmore Stampede now.
It is the Strathmore.
Oh,
Stampede.
really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fancy.
So I think we're going to that on Sunday. So
Cool.
Yes. I don't know.
Chris is getting
Working in my yard, knitting. Yeah, I've got some stuff to change around in my yard, so
I hope to finish
do my
the
fire pit.
hem of my sweater.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yo,
Easy peasy. You can do that tonight.
That's how I could. Everyone's working tonight.
she says that all the time. You got this.
do
Thanks,
it
Krista.
She could do it tonight. And I'm going to continue working on this.
Yeah,
and I have
I'm
a
excited
couple
to see that.
shorty socks that I started for summer that I should get done in summer. Maybe
Yeah.
not.
Hey, speaking of shorty socks,
Oh,
I see some right there.
Oh, she's got more whips. Okay,
I do have more whips.
we're going to close this up, but just hold on.
Oh, yeah,
Quick
sorry,
little
never
break
mind.
here.
Goodbye,
I have a
everyone.
giant stack of whips. Okay, so this is Mojito.
Yay.
Self-striping.
That's so pretty.
I made shorty socks.
I love the pink umbrella.
Yeah, the
That's what
pink
it's
umbrella is
kind
supposed
of
to signify.
The umbrella in your mojito.
It's our double-dyed carnation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Those are cute.
they're really cute.
Cute shorty socks.
And
And you still have yarn left over.
I do.
And what size is your foot?
I have an 8.5 size 9 foot.
And so an 8.5 size 9 foot with shorty is plenty of yarn.
Oh
for
yeah,
a
and I
pair.
even like made that cuff a little longer than I normally would. Like usually I'll do like 4 or 5 rows and then my ribbing, and that's it.
So everyone always asks
So,
that.
And I still have
If 50
lots
grams
left.
plus a 20 gram is enough, totally lots.
Absolutely lots. Yeah. And this is Mojito.
Oh,
That's the self-striping. This is the speckle. I made a summer secret crop, right? Yes.
Yes. Who
I
was it
made
by?
it Jessie May.
Oh.
And I just decided I wanted to use the carnation with it because I think it's really cute, and I threw a stripe in there, and
We have a couple sock sets left.
yeah, that's one of the minis, and then the other mini I think is spruce.
Yeah.
With the sock set.
Cute, right?
But yes, it is
You
just
whipped that
it's,
up pretty quick, hey?
it's a loose gauge, and I made it a little bit oversized, and it knits so fast. It's such a simple construction. It's yeah.
Another thing you can do with the sock set.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
You could make your straps the mini colors, you could
Oh,
make the
yeah.
ribbing mini colors, you could, it's such a simple pattern, you could really play with it however you want.
Love it.
Yeah,
Cool, cool.
I had fun with that one.
What else you got over there? So much good stuff she has.
I had some Heartbreaker in my stash, so I decided to take a page out of the Melissa book
Yeah.
and make a short sleeved, cozy, classic raglan.
I'm going to do this in fall.
Yeah, because
one
this
of
is
these.
just stuff I had at home in my stash, and I thought, I'm gonna
I'm
do
going to
that.
whip up this sweater.
So I did, I made a little sweater, and
Heartbreaker. So it's a light silvery base
Mm-hmm.
with gray and pink speckles.
it's just really pretty, it's really simple. I had the gray, so I really could have actually,
It's a busy place today.
I don't know what's going on, it's wild. I really could have probably not have used the gray for my ribbing, and I would have had lots. But anyway,
Cool.
I thought it would just be
I like
something
it.
kind
I'm
of fun.
definitely doing that.
It's kind of like a ringer tee.
How many
then,
skeins did you
right?
use?
Two. Two, and I think 1 mini.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool,
so
cool.
That worked out really good.
Short sleeves is where it's at, people.
Yeah.
I'm at the age where I'm always hot. So long sleeves does not interest me at all.
Well, I'm always cold, but just anyways.
I'm older than you.
I'm
I'm
not.
old lady. Look at all that gray.
And then this is just Jessie May, the Jessie May show,
Oh.
because I have also
So you're
I have an outline tank.
the graffiti outline tank. Remember? With these drop stitches. Okay. And you have the
I'm wearing the
the
graffiti outline.
not graffiti.
Nope, not graffiti. The outline.
Outline tee. This is Mary Margaret. Fibres yarn, yeah.
Yeah. And I have made out of cotton, DK cotton.
So we got 3 different dyers.
Yes. Out of DK cotton, I made the outline raglan.
Isn't that cool?
So,
Very
dropping these stitches is so much fun. The very first time I ever did it, which actually was this tee, I was like so scared. It's like, I'm gonna wreck. It's gonna wreck. And it,
Especially after you knit the whole thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was scary. But
Yeah.
anyway, So that's the DK cotton. I think it's called Amber or Amber Waves or something.
And now that we dye cotton and our sweater weather sale's coming up,
Sweater weather sale,
you
yeah.
could check the pattern for your sizing, and then you could order your own sweaters quantity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Nice. Good job.
Loads.
Next one.
So you're trying to close out, and I'm like,
This
show
is
us
the
your
last one.
stuff.
This
Look at all this good stuff we can't.
this was on the go for a long time, and I just finished it last week finally. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be, but it's a Granville Island shawl, and I'm hoping it'll block out
By who?
someone.
Google it.
That'll be in our notes somewhere.
Yeah, I'll put it on the screen.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, so I used Midnight as my main color.
Oh, it looks black, but it's not.
Yep, nope, it's midnight. And then I have neon pink and highlighter and purple pop and peach and
Bright aqua.
bright aqua.
Cool.
So
That's
it's
neat.
just kind of fun, and I'm really, I'm hoping it
And then this
blocks
border
it.
here.
Yeah, the border has those colors in it too, with like slip stitches and stuff.
That's really cool.
I think it'll block really good.
I think it's super stretchy because it's a lot of slip stitches, right? So there's
Yeah.
a lot of space.
and
I
your
think
tension
it'll-
and gauge is perfect, so
Yeah, I think it'll
you'll
block
be able
out
to stretch it real
nice
good.
and big.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Fun colors.
Yeah, so that was kind of fun. I just was thinking about like winter and how it sucks and how I'm probably gonna want something
where we
really,
live.
really bright
Yeah.
to throw on with like I have my winter jacket is like a silver color. So, anyways,
Cool.
that was my thought. I thought
Cool.
that would be kind of fun.
Cool.
And then that is all for now.
We have a few other things I should talk about. I know. I convinced myself that I'm crazy. We have our clubs coming up next year.
Oh.
We've talked about our blanket club already, I think last podcast or the one before, where we're going to knit the...
Stitch in Time?
Thank you. By Kay Jones. She's the one that did the Jelly Roll blanket that Candice showed. It is like my Cozy Memories blanket, but it has borders after every 9 squares. Put a border. So every month,
It's really, really nice.
you will get a colorway. You will get a color collection, enough to do the 9 minis,
in block.
9 squares in the block. So you'll get 9 10-gram minis. Some of these are colors that we already dye, like a lot of the solids. Some of them will be one of a kind, but every month you will get a new colorway for that month. So like January's pink, and then February is red, and
Color themes.
March is orange, blah, 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 all the way. So you get all the colors. You'll get 12.
Don't hold us to that. We might change our mind.
Yeah. But it's going to be a club, so it's a subscription service, and you will, the first month you will get a big package with all your goodies, because you need a background color for the borders. You need some
Things.
Goodies.
Treats.
They're good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I'm
I'm really
going to keep a
excited.
secret.
I think this is going to be really cool.
I was knitting and looking at my side table of what kind of stuff you need while you're knitting. So it's all those kind of things, knitter things.
Next to the knitting chair.
Yeah, with a tote bag full of all the stuff you need. Your first month, your background color, and all your goodies. Every month after that, you will just get a Color Family mini skein set pack. And if you are in Canada, we will be vacuum sealing them so that it will save you on shipping. If you are in the States, we won't be, because it doesn't provide a discount of any sort.
It doesn't change
matter.
our shipping cost to the
No.
States.
So both those prices are the same though. So
Isn't that weird?
weird.
Yeah.
We can ship to the States way faster and way cheaper
Go figure. Like, these are things,
than we can in Canada.
make it make sense.
Yeah, don't even get me started.
Yeah.
So what I think some of the things we'll be doing is you will be signing up for 3 months at a time to keep it cost efficient, but you will get a new package every month. Because what's better than getting a new yarn?
Oh, it's like a prize all
Yeah.
the time.
And
Also,
you won't know.
then it won't be overwhelming, because sometimes you
Yes.
get too much yarn.
Then you're like,
ooh.
"Ugh."
This is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Don't know what to do.
And the squares are small, and the pattern is perfectly written, so you'll be able to hopefully keep up with it. If not, that's fine. You don't need to keep up with it. But I think all 3 of us, and probably
I will.
almost everybody else that works
Probably
here,
most of us.
wants one.
Yeah.
So there's only 2 available after this.
So you'll want to watch our Instagram to sign up for that. That is our big club of the year. that we're most excited about.
I'm super excited.
And you'll get a blanket done by the end of the year if you kind of follow every month. The next one is 2 different ones, self-striping club and a speckled club. The self-striping club, you will be able to pick from a fingering weight and a DK weight. The speckled club will also be a fingering weight and a DK weight sock sets. We're going to do a movie. We like movies. I like movies.
We like a theme.
Anyways, yeah. And the theme always helps you keep going, especially when you have to do 12 different colors.
Yeah.
And new ones, not ones you've already done or whatever.
It's a nice constant inspiration.
So that's why our Halloween's ones are a Hocus Pocus movie. Our Christmas ones are always like a Christmas movie. The one next year, we're going to do all 4 of those like sock options are going to be based on the movie Friends. I love Friends.
Series.
Yeah,
TV series.
Yeah.
So they have a movie? Wait, what?
Oh, they had that special last year.
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't?
Wait, I know, and I'm a huge
So
Friends
good.
fan.
I
and
love Friends. You can tell the age group that we are.
I love Friends. I can quote
So,
it just about in any situation.
the colors will be everyday colors. There's not going to be Christmassy or Halloweeny or pumpkiny or anything like that for any kind of the season. It'll just be quotes or scenes from the movie, and it'll be everyday colors. So your socks or your sock sets will always be fun. So if you get a self-striping one and a speckled one, they will coordinate. They're going to be the same colors, just one stripes and one doesn't. So just like
Mojito over there.
Mojito, there's a self-striping and there's a speckled version.
Yeah.
So depending on what you would prefer, you pick. If you prefer DK, pick DK. If you'd like fingering, do fingering. We do self-striping and of both, and fingering and speckled of both. So
yeah,
that will be just yours. Now we will have a limited number of signups because we are already getting started. Because I like to work ahead and plan ahead. So
we're in 2024, people.
Yeah, we ahead.
We've already picked out our Christmas movie for next year's Christmas countdown, Canadian countdown calendar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I be in it?
In the movie?
Maybe. If you'd
the
like to
movie's
apply.
already made,
I'll
Candice.
apply. Okay.
Oh, and our festival will be in January too. We're already planning that too. See, we're in 2021.
Because that registration opens up soon too.
Please submit your application.
September 1st. Got it.
September 1st. Oh yeah, if you're a yarn dyer in our area, submit your application or email us for an application. We'll put it on our Instagram and Facebook. September 1st.
Keep an eye on that.
Whether you have been in it before or not, it doesn't matter. You just email us for an application. We send it to you. You pick your booth. Away we go. That'll be fun.
Yep.
It's always fun to do in January when it's cold and crappy out. So
it is. It breaks it up nice. Gives you something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Spend that Christmas money you got.
Ask for Christmas money.
Get all the stuff you didn't get for Christmas that you actually wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have club signups. They will be happening in October. So watch for that. Watch our Instagram and Facebook page. We will talk about it again one more time because it is only August. And we like to podcast every 2 to 3 weeks, hopefully. So
that's the goal.
We will be back in a couple of weeks when our fall and Halloween stuff is ready to come out. It's almost ready. We have...
we're so close.
24 Halloween self-striping colors. 24. 12 are old ones from last year that are awesome, that were in the Halloween Advent last year. 12 are the ones that are in our
Advent.
Hocus Pocus Advent for this year. So, yeah.
They're good.
There will be some bags
They're
by my
all
mom.
good.
So you can get Halloween bags and
They're really cute.
Stitch markers, I think, probably too. And self-striping, and we have some speckled colorways that are just speckled, and all of our fall stuff. We have really cute fall stuff too. So
yes.
Watch for that in about 2 to 3 weeks. We'll podcast before to show you it all. So thanks for joining us. This literally took us all afternoon.
It really did. Yeah.
We had customers and phone
It's
calls.
6 p.m. Just kidding.
We're late. We gotta go. So we're gonna go have a pop shop and clean up and go home for the weekend. And thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook.
Sorry for the awkwardness.
Candice, you did good.
You did good. She was worried last
Don't
night.
do that. Put your head down.
Should we show off our knitting tattoos?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we
This is
Sure.
since Candice started. Well, mine are.
I don't have any.
Oh yeah, she got all these
Candice
new
has no tattoos.
in the last 3 months.
This all happened in the last 3 months.
Just kidding. Since I was 17. Okay. The ones we got together.
Yeah. Okay, first I went and got this one.
It's a little skein.
It's a little awkward.
It's the skein
It's a
from
little skein.
her
From my logo.
Logo.
Yeah.
I'm pointing like you can see, but it's over there.
It's on the window there. Yeah. That's a little skein.
It's really cute.
It's very cute.
It's
Yes.
very cute. Yeah.
It's perfect.
And then I wanted to get my knuckles done, but I was too scared. I'm not that badass.
So I have my knuckles done already, but I didn't have my lower ones done. So lower knuckles?
I don't know
what you call these, but so I have knit on one hand and then pearl on the other hand.
And I got phone again. I got
the last
knit
one
on
was a
that
taupe.
thumb. It says knit. Is that backwards to you? We had this conversation. I don't think it is. It's backwards to me, but not you. And I have pearl on this thumb.
Yep.
Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah.
That's upside down. I don't know what to do with my hands. Yeah. And then Krista has one too.
Yep.
A knitting
yeah, I
one
do.
too.
I do.
This she didn't get with us, but
No.
this was before.
I
She was the
have-
first one.
It's
No,
awkward,
it's
Krista.
awkward.
Talk about awkward. It's an anatomical heart. I can't even figure out how to move
She
my
doesn't
arm.
have one. She's just joking.
JK. It's an anatomical heart, but it has knit stitches in it.
Cool, right?
Here.
That's cool.
I did not realize how awkward it would be to show
Well,
that
try
on
and
a
show with
camera.
the thumb.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, my arm only rotates so far. But anyways,
Yeah.
that's there.
If you'd like to work here, you need a knitting tattoo.
It's a requirement.
Jesse got a cool one. We'll have to show you one day.
Yes, hers
It's
is really cool.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I just saw it yesterday for the first time.
Yeah, it looks good. It's healing up now. But anyways, we should go. We're rambling.
Yes,
It's been
we
a
are.
long day. It's
Gotten
been
very
fun.
random.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. polka.creekyarn.com or email us at polka.creekyarn@gmail.com. And
Yep. Take advantage of that sale. Get in on that sale.
questions or comments below, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.